the state of the border?
What's the state of the border? I can assure you the border is the most secure it has ever been in the history of our country. And I think your dad works for the Homeland Security Council, so that's a very apropos question, and your dad's doing a great job securing the border.
How many people has he fired?
How many people has he fired? Welcome to the James S. My name Hi guys! Good afternoon, everyone. It is such a pleasure to see so many beautiful faces in this room and so many future leaders. Hi Eloise, you look so cute back there. I'm so excited to host this briefing today in honor of National Bring Your Kids to Work Day, and it's great to see so many future leaders here. Good afternoon, everyone. It is such a pleasure, James S. Brady Briefing Room. My name is Caroline Levitt, and I'm... Now, they ask me some pretty good questions, but I'm sure you will all have excellent questions to ask me yourselves. And why don't you start us off, beautiful little girl? Go ahead. She's thinking very hard about it.
You can ask it. You can ask it. She wants to know if Donald Trump likes to give hugs.
Oh, does he like to give hugs? You know, I think he does. I have seen him give many hugs to children and his family and our beautiful First Lady. So yes, I do think he likes to give hugs. Emily, would you like to ask a question?
What is the funnest part about your job and the hardest part about your job?
Wow. Well, that is definitely a very good question. I think the most fun part about my job is doing things like this with all of you in the briefing room and answering so many great questions. I think the hardest part of my job is also doing things like this in the briefing room and answering all of these questions.
What's the state of the border?
What's the state of the border? I can assure you the border is the most secure it has ever been in the history of our country. And I think your dad works for the Homeland Security Council, so that's a very apropos question, and your dad's doing a great job securing the border.
How many people has he fired?
How many people has he fired? Thus far, actually, we have not had anyone fired, with the exception of one individual who did leave their job. But we have a great team here so far, so good.
What's Donald Trump's favorite ice cream? He wants to know.
Ooh. I have seen the president eat ice cream sundaes before with chocolate sauce and some toppings too. Raise your hand if you like ice cream sundaes. Dario, would you like to go?
What is the president, if the president had a superpower, what would it be?
Wow. If the president could have a superpower, what would it be? That is a very good question. I think if he had a superpower, it would be to just snap his fingers and solve all of our country's problems just like that.
Which is Donald Trump's favorite president besides himself?
It's a good question, because it would be probably himself. No, I think that perhaps he would say George Washington.
What is Donald Trump going to do about climate change?
What is Donald Trump going to do about climate change? Well, that is a very good question. The president cares very much about our environment. To meet you.
My question is,
My best advice would be to work as pets right now. I don't know if he had any pets when he was growing up. I'll have to check with him and ask. But
I have a question for you. What is it like balancing a baby and
your job as the press secretary as your age?
Sure. It's a very good question, and my baby is here with my mother. As you can see, he does not know what's going on. But it is a challenge every day, but it's also a blessing to have this opportunity and to be a mom. So you have to learn to prioritize your time and lean on your support system, which is my mother and my husband and my family and friends. And you can do it. You just have to work very hard. Yes. Go ahead, bud. My least favorite what?
News outlet.
I could tell you're a staff kid, not a journalist. Did someone say ABC? Honestly, it depends on the day.
What's his favorite child?
That is a very controversial question, and I am not going to answer it. Thank you guys so very much. It's good to see all of you. Thank you for coming.